All right.
Where
minute.
she go?
It's Soul Talk.
All right. Soul Talk 12. We in this.
Back with another one for ya.
Back with another.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be as animated as you all today.
Oh, no. Yeah.
All right. So first, we're gonna kick off. Well, first, my son Adesanya retained his belt.
Let's go, Style Bender.
Yoel Romero looks like a bully. He should not be fighting against a little skinny kid like Adesanya. But you know,
Bad Bunny album, fire.
pulled it out. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, yeah,
album.
that very, very much.
I don't
so.
understand anything he's saying besides little snippets, but
I don't
18
care.
out of the 20 songs I was bumping, I was like, yo,
I don't care
I
what
bet
you
if I
say.
knew the lyrics, I'd be really.
I don't care. I'm jamming. Still.
Yeah. His album is good. Real good. Coronavirus. You know, everybody, I need y'all to get your waters, drink your teas, you know, get some ginger.
Wash your hands, wash your ass.
Wash your phone. Brush your
Wash
teeth.
the phone, brush your teeth.
If you're not brushing your teeth, then you just. I feel bad.
There's no saving you.
maybe not eat out so much, you know. That's probably another good.
Sure, I definitely did
No.
cut that out too. I definitely cut that out a lot. Well, that was even before the coronavirus. I was just cutting that out before.
Lick,
So I just feel bad.
public rails.
This ain't-
Indoors.
what's who
Increase your
weirdos is
chances.
doing that?
Let's see if you can really survive.
If you win the
With that-
coronavirus challenge,
Making this the Hunger
immune
Games.
system, like, yeah.
Corona games.
Corona
Corona
games.
games, yo.
You gotta lick 3 to 4 public railings a day
A day.
for the month
I
of
don't
March.
go in that many public places.
See if you elite. All right. You know what? It's really fits too because wedding season is around the corner.
Bro,
We're gonna start with
you know how people
Jan's
get.
topic.
Yeah.
Something he put me onto that I didn't know, so I'll let you take the floor.
Well, no, wedding season's around the corner, you know, and you know everybody, you know, in some groups of friends they got that homeboy that. Anyone hear an echo? No, it's just me. All right, but anyway, everybody got that homeboy that you know, might be, you know, trying to talk to your girl on the side, you know.
Oh.
You know, that be, you know, once, you know, y'all be hanging out, you know, had the fellas over for the fight, you know, perfect time, you know, fight night. You go to, you know, get some, grab, you know, some nachos, some extra chips or some dip for everybody else. You know, one of your boys,
Being, you know, selfless.
Trying, you know, he trying to put in some work on his own. So, you know, it's just like, so I was wondering, you know, I noticed I was like, you know, we frowned upon it so much, Dirtymacking, you know, that's called, well, I know as Dirtymacking. Some people, other people might know it as other terms, but, you know, from where I'm from. But, you know, we frown on it so much, but we don't realize that some of our, sometimes some of our favorite songs, you know, might actually promote this. And one of the parts where I noticed a lot is in R&B. I just wanted to touch on one song that made me notice this was "Do You" by Neo. And it's
Oh my God!
asking, you know, he's asking basically his girl that, you know, that he ain't been with for years. She done got fiance now. She just had a baby. He's like, yo, do you still, you know, you still think about me?
Oh.
Yeah. So I was wondering. Sing it, boy. Love me anymore. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was wondering. And I know some of us, you know, have, you know, liked at one point in time, you know, a couple fellas, you know. Sometimes we used to say, "Oh." So yeah.
Your girl.
Yeah. Exactly. So I was just, you know, hey, look, how y'all feel about it? You know, is it sometimes when, you know, does it sometimes warranted to do it? Sometimes I just want to know. And if you had to, what song would make you, kind of really get in that bag?
All right, so I'll go first. Um, First off, that whole Trigger album, I listened to that. I'm in a different world.
Mm.
I don't know, like I've never put myself in a position to try and,
Is there ever a time when you think it might be necessary or it might be okay to do that?
nah.
Nah, not
If
even
that's
if,
your man's, you shouldn't be doing that. Now, if that's
even
just
if,
some dude you say hello to and you just cordial with, that's a completely different story. That's
oh,
none of
wait,
your business.
then
You could
it's open
slide on that.
season? Oh,
Yeah, it's open
wow.
season. If you're not my boy, it's open season. If you my boy, like, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh, my God. I'm talking about. There we go. We started off right. We started off right.
So yeah, I mean,
That's what I
I would
like.
definitely be throwing on some disrespectful. All we do from the Trigger album.
You're stressing
Me in
me
the
out.
right mindset.
Why we stressing? Why we stressing?
That's a younger me though. That was 4 years
Oh,
ago.
so now you
I'm
wouldn't.
different now.
Now you wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a younger me. That was 4 days ago.
Like, and
Yo,
it's
as
funny.
the Weekend said, and if you ain't my man's, then your girl's single to me.
Zay,
When he said
as a also big Weekend fan yourself, where you stand on that part?
Bro,
If you ain't my
Weekend
man.
is a character.
Oh,
She's not real. It's a character. It's for you to talk crap and live vicariously through him, not to
live like him.
No, not at all.
But I'll just say, what if what if the dude is cheating on this girl, and you feel like she deserved better,
Then if she don't choose to have better, then she gotta suffer. That's on her. We don't have no papa.
Another
I'm gonna
thing
get stabbed for that? Nah, I'm good, beloved.
I always say, you should respect the relationship as much as the woman does.
As she does.
That just makes sense to me.
Ooh. See.
But see,
yeah.
the chances of me doing that, right? And let's say she breaks up with him, or maybe she doesn't. But let's say she does.
Mm-hmm.
The chances of me being with her after that are like nil.
Yeah. So that could be like like you would,
Like I'm not gonna respect you. Yeah, I'm not gonna respect you on that level. But we can have some fun though.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all fun and games. All fun. It's all fun and games and love and war.
Now, if she breaks up with him, then it's a different story. Okay, then if we didn't do anything until after that, that's fine. But if you had a man's and if he was,
I think that's where people get messed up nowadays a lot now too. I see that way too often now, where somebody start messing with somebody while they were in a relationship.
Yeah, that's wild to me. What are you doing?
Next thing you know, you see a wedding, they getting married. I'm like, what the heck,
bro?
The hell? Yo, I'm not gonna name names.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start thinking that. No, go
I
ahead.
don't know how to say this, but
bro,
y'all remember?
Think about it.
School. They already know what I'm talking.
Wait.
There was this one guy who was with this one female, and then they broke up.
Nope. I already know where he going.
Okay.
Oh,
that situation always had me perplexed. Like, how does that work?
Right?
Look, different strokes for different folks. That's
yeah.
Different
strokes. You talking about that assist trophy, right, Josh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's like basically like y'all two was like chilling, like y'all was chilling. Well, basically, it wouldn't be y'all two. Y'all got different tastes of women. But like, say out of our whole group, like we all chilling, and then one of us got a girl we hanging out with, chilling. Next thing you know, we leave to go to the bathroom or something, or we back in the days when you guys weren't vegan, we used to order pizza. Somebody go get the pizza. Next thing you know,
opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Or
you know what though? Thinking about this, I do remember a situation where I might have done something similar. So a roommate of mine was talking to a girl, and I never really asked him about the situation, but I didn't really see them together that often as much as I did before. So I started talking to her, but just like friendly, nothing crazy. And then, got to that point, and I was really feeling her. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make this, the only girl that I talk to. And then I remember playing Mario Kart with Zay in the living room, and then she came out of my roommate's room, and I was like, oh, I guess they are still talking, or maybe I didn't know if they were still talking, or he probably sensed that I was on it and was like, nah, let me reel that back in real quick. You can't have that. So that's probably the closest I've gotten to like Dirtymacking, because I never asked him.
But like, was that like his? Was that like his girl though, or like?
Well, true, it wasn't his girl. That's true. But it was a girl that I knew he messed with and could potentially still be doing so.
Do you guys draw a line at that point? Like if it's somebody's girl or if it's somebody they just
honestly, the relationship I had with him, that I shouldn't have done that without at least asking him. But if he was like some regular dude I would say what's up to, I wouldn't.
Somebody that don't really come to your room at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like I lived with him for years. Like I could have handled that better.
It sucks because in R&B songs, it just sounds so innocent too.
Yo, R&B dudes is next level.
They
foul,
just be so smooth with it.
Sing anything and it'll make it sound so like melodic and nice. Then you really break down the words. And you're like, yo, that's foul, bro.
I'd be like, hold up, wait a minute, man, hold on. I don't know if I can like this song like that no more, man. Wait a second.
I don't like to mess with any people that be messing with other people, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bro, when it comes to like when women
makes no sense.
I don't like people. I don't be messing with people who be messing with other people. How does that not make sense?
Because somebody's always messing with somebody.
Ooh, and especially in this world, he just dropped a bar, especially today.
I guess, but
you don't like to mess with people when you know that they're messing with other people.
There you go.
I wonder, I
was talking more along the sense of in a relationship with another person. But...
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. I wonder who people be keeping as like prospects. Like I wonder like whose prospective roster am I on? I always be wondering like
you wonder. Bro, you know how easy it is to figure.
I'll tell you right now, bro.
Look at your Instagram stories.
Post a story, my dude. They already know the vibe.
You figure it out. Top 10, you figure it out. If there's women in your top 10, that's whose list you on.
They're making it easy, bro. It's not that hard. Post consistently on your story for like 3 days, and then you know for sure.
Oh, so I got to be steady.
he about to. Yeah.
Well, we shall see. That's all. Oh man.
I don't like this world we live in today, man.
Bro, it's wild out here. It is wild.
It's real in the field.
It's like one day I feel like what we just talked about, and the other day I feel like, man, I just want one person.
Yes, man.
I just want one. That's all. Can I get that one? Like
I just want some cran apple juice, bro. That's all I want.
That's all you desire. That's all.
That's all, my brother.
All right. So, not this week, but last week I was watching the Netflix show called Love is Blind. So, the show is about I forget how many people initially were on the show, maybe like 16 per gender, but it was male, female. And they never see each other's face. But what they do is the men live together and the women live together, separate. And there's this middle ground, which is called the pods. So you can just go in a pod that has a number, and you go in and you talk to the female. or you talk to the person, but you can't see their face, just hear their voice. So
Nah,
it's
bro,
basically
I
an
don't like
experiment. It's an experiment to see if love is blind. So can you, fall for somebody without actually seeing them physically? And I like that concept because if you think about it, you really need to be feeling somebody on that level before you feel them physically for it to really, be something special. I feel in the long run.
that.
So they
I
do
don't
that,
like that.
but then the trick is not the trick, but the rub or whatever you want to call it is that you have to marry them. So
Oh, nah!
this person that you have never seen but only
Wait,
talked
so you
to.
gotta propose before seeing them.
Yes, yes. The only way to stop the
Nah.
conversation in the pod, right, is to do that. So, and then eventually see them, but you already proposed to them. So there was this couple. There were 6 couples, right, that ended up. The guy ended up proposing. There was this one that messed me up. So there's this guy. He's like, typical tall, brolic, manly man, looking like a ginger Superman, right? And he's getting real emotional with this girl named Gigi, and she's like Venezuelan. She looks like she's Italian, but she's Venezuelan. He's like proposes to her, and then she's
Venezuelan.
what?
There's no. Keep going.
Venezuelan.
We'll talk
I thought
about
that's
it.
what I said. Venezuelan.
No, you
No, you
said
said
Leon.
Venezuelan.
Damn. All right, so he proposed to her, and then she's like, "Stand up," and I was like, "Oh, nah, she gonna play him like this?" She said, "No, I'm not gonna." Basically saying no, but then she got on one knee and was like, "Will you marry me?" And I was like, "Ooh, that tugged my heartstrings right there," because I was like, I know she's not about to play him when she was, they had like their little like one-on-ones with the cameraman. She was saying how much she likes him, this and that. I'm like, you gonna say no after all that? So they called me with that one. So then those 6 couples, they meet up, and each one of them when they meet up, they were they all seemed to like each other, but there was this guy who like majority of the girls liked and was basically fighting for, and he had ended up with 3 girls that he could choose from. This girl named Elsie, Jessica, and then Amber. But Jessica was talking to Mark, and Mark really liked Jessica, but she liked Barnett more. So she kind of settled for Mark because Barnett ended up getting taken, or he chose Amber. And I was like, damn, she played boy. But then she was trying to act like, oh, like I've really been feeling Mark this whole time. Like, no, you weren't. You were feeling Barnett more.
Saving
So,
face.
yeah. So with all that, the married couples now, or the fiancés now, they moved them out and they moved them into the same apartment complex. So now everybody is together, right, with their fiance, and then they go out to have some drinks, and Jessica's all over Barnett, bro, like talking to him, and I'm
Oh
like,
my God,
damn, yo, she's planting heavy seeds, like heavy, like, hey, like I would have never guessed you and Amber would have worked out. Like I thought we had a thing, this and that.
Nah.
Like, you were so different with me, and I'm like, yo, your man is in this room, or your fiance is in this room, and you talking like this, like. I felt bad for Mark. He's all over there like, yeah, I really love her, man.
Oh
I've
my
never
God.
opened up to somebody like this quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. He's feeling her hard body. And then what ended up happening is when the wedding day shows up. So on the wedding day, Mark and Jessica comes in smiling, all happy. I'm like, okay, they're really about to get married. And then she said, nah, like I can't do it. And I was like, oh, you came in smiling ear to ear, kissed him before they even said the vows yet. He's like, yo, you're not supposed to do that yet. She's like, oh. And then you did that, like, greasy.
No,
And there was this
foul.
other couple. Well, with them, they didn't have sex until like maybe 2 or 3 days before because she was like, oh, she doesn't want to have sex with him because then he's just another guy. Like she wants to make sure she's really feeling him, this and that. So then they do end up having sex. Mind you, everybody else was like, I think it was only one other couple that didn't have sex, but everybody else was on it.
It was smash.
Yeah, and he was tight. He's like, yo, like everybody's having sex, and then we're we're not, like, and you're saying you feel me, this and that. So she was being very like mixy and like indecisive.
Right.
And then she did that. So I was like, yo, you just played this, man. Like, you knew you felt this way the entire time.
Yeah.
And then her whole thing was they had a 10-year age gap. So he was 24 and she was 34. And she was saying how, well, in her 20s, you know, she was living life. Like, there's no way he would really be able to settle down. She met his family and all that. I was like, oh.
You met the family. You gonna do? Nah.
Yo, and dude, boy, dirt with
Nah,
the
my
mom
sister,
in the
calling my sister.
front.
She gonna nah,
She
either my
gonna
mom
have
or
to
my
come see you.
sister. Yeah, or my
Yo,
aunt
that-
or cousin. Somebody gonna come see you.
That is type grimy.
Yo, it was rough.
Nah.
So then there's a second couple who everybody was like, yo, these guys are for sure gonna make it, but they also didn't have sex. Like, the girl's reasoning was her past stuff, blah blah. But let's be honest, like, if
Oh, she had something. She had
y'all
something.
connected, right? Oh, God.
She had an outbreak.
Y'all connected without seeing each other physically. Then y'all saw each other physically, and you're not trying to have sex. It's literally been like, I think 3 months or something like that.
Outbreak don't last 3 months.
Maybe
Something
like
else
30
going
days.
on.
But I'm like, and everybody else was saying, like, if you really like the person physically, then you're gonna want to do that. And it was the fact that she didn't like him physically. So same thing, like, came through to the wedding, got up. When it was time to say I do, she said no. And I was like, yo.
Nah. Why would we even get to that point?
Yo,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you
You
wasn't
should've-
feeling him physically,
if you
and that
saw
would
it,
be an
yeah.
issue for you.
You should have broke it off as soon as you saw him.
That is grimy too, but it's better than.
It's
leaving
better
somebody
that
on
way.
thinking
Yeah,
about
it'd
the
better
game.
than like,
It's
drawing
better
it
that
out.
way. Hey, cut
She
the
drew
cord.
it out to the end, yo.
Rip the Band-Aid
Bro.
off.
They
Then-
did that. They did that for views, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
exactly.
probably.
Like, I refuse
She's
to watch
probably
that
like,
show.
yeah,
honestly.
I don't really like him. And they're like, well, just stay on the show for a couple more days, please. Like, we can say that to the end. Don't even worry about
Yep.
it.
Like just to have that show, like
Yeah, that show was crazy. So
just to
then
have it. Oh, go ahead.
the ginger Superman, and I remember his name. That's why I'm calling him that. And then Gigi, they were arguing the most, but I felt like, you know, that's good. Like, they're getting their shit out. And then he asked her, and then she said yes, and then he was like no, and the whole room was like, what? Because you would have thought like it went the other
that
way.
didn't even make sense.
He said no. I was like, he's like, oh, you're not consistent. Like, one day you love me, one day you do this and that. So I don't want to do this. I was like, wow, bro. And then he tried to, like, she ran off, like, she's tight. And he tried to go talk to her. I'm like, bro, you just
No, you can't go
smashed
talk to
her
her.
heart into pieces. What are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you trying to talk to her for?
Yeah,
Like,
no, you can't talk to her after that.
so the only, I think
Hit her
only
with
one couple.
that talk show run.
Yeah.
Straight to the back room, bro.
Yo, straight to the back room, bro.
Oh,
Out the door.
no.
Shorty
The
ran down the
crying.
block.
The crying and everything. Oh,
It was
Nah.
crazy.
Yeah, I can't
So,
watch stuff like that.
I think only one couple
bro, and
ended
it's just
up
like
going through with it.
to do this show like this. Like, of course you're gonna get
Maybe
one
two.
couple. Like,
It was
you're
like
not
one or
getting-
two. Yeah, it was
it's just
two.
like it's something that like we already know. Like, physical attraction plays a big part in two, especially
Yeah.
and like you can't have these people in a setting like that where one person doesn't get the person they want, so they'll settle with this person when time really comes, when it gets down to it, they're not gonna settle. Like they're still so it's just like
Well, I mean, you're kind of.
I don't think people should settle either. Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm just like, it's just like, of course she's not gonna settle. Like person shouldn't, and I don't think they will. Well, most people will settle, and that's probably the problem with most marriages. That's why they don't last. But it's just like we shouldn't just settle with somebody.
I think there's just too much social pressure to get married and have these standards. Like, you need to have a child, et cetera, which is
Yeah.
why people get married and are unhappy but go through it anyway. Like,
You know, you just reminded me. So until they like got married and were living together,
Mhm.
they took their phones, so there was no social media. And
Oh,
then
that's
literally
crazy.
once they got to live with each other and like they got their phones back, that's when everybody started having issues. And it was
Yeah.
like, wow, like without social media, they were all good and dandy except for Jessica because she really wasn't feeling boy. And then once social media
Bro,
happened, the friends got involved. It was a wrap.
that's the thing too, bro. That really is the thing.
But like, how much is it really just like you and the other? Like at the end of the day, yes, it is you and the other person. So like how they had it, but like how much is it really just you two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how much
How-
does like you and somebody else, if that other person doesn't get along with your friends, like is that gonna
Or
play a
your
part?
family.
Yeah, exactly.
when you're in that secluded group too, bro,
It's
you
like a
already
fantasy.
know, bro. Like I said, if you go on a group trip with people, bro, and you're with them for like a week, bro, for that week, they're gonna be your best friends, bro.
Yeah,
After that week,
so
it's
true.
over.
That
It's
is
the
so
same
true,
thing when
bro.
it comes to this, like, bro, for that whole 30 days or however long they was talking to each other in that thing, that's the only contact, the only people they
Yeah,
had.
30 days.
So they building those relationships, they're gonna be they're real best friends for that time period. But as soon as they get out and they back to social media where the whole world is at your fingertips,
Just
bro,
watching, yeah.
they don't have no real like friends anymore. Like it's over
You know
for
what it
that
is?
connection.
You know what this really is?
With that
You
E.
know what it is? It's camp, preseason
What?
camp, preseason camp.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
You think about it,
Yeah.
how you think about
Yeah.
it, how you in preseason camp, everybody's together. That's
So
probably
weak.
that's the most together y'all gonna be the whole season. And you think about when the other teams come, that's the
We used to have like
you
what,
get
10
you get
days
those
before
blinders. You
the
get
first
camp
lady comes on campus.
you get camp blind, yo. I wasn't 10, I know that much. It was like 4 or 5 maybe max.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah.
But you get camp blinders. Everything
Get
you see in camp that,
W&E
those people,
goggles.
yeah. Well, in goggles, yeah, it's like same thing going off to college. Yeah, you get goggles when you go to college. You get the blinders when you at camp. You
Damn.
get close to those people while you're there, but you get around
That's
more
so true,
people.
bro. I didn't even think of that. That's so true. It was literally just like that. Like,
It's
wow.
exactly. And I think this is like people. That's why people always think, "Oh, you're so different," or just like, "No, we're athletes are like other people." It's like,
Yeah, it's just in this bubble. Like,
yeah, it's just like you guys don't see it. It's like you guys had like you seen what athletes do. It's called these shows like Love Is Blind, shows like The Bachelor, stuff like that. Bachelorette, like these shows like Real World versus Road Rules. You know,
Talk
it's
to him.
just like all these shows. You've seen it before, but you just can't if you can't correlate that to the same thing. We're all humans at the end of the day. We're all going to
yeah.
act similarly in a similar manner, places similar environments. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all got that one. I didn't even think of that, bro.
Bro, like, it just came. I was like, yo, I've seen this story before. Like this
You've
story's
seen
played
this.
in my head. It's like, yo,
We've
you
seen
see
this
these
happen already.
you see a dude and a girl get close while they're at camp. Yeah, okay, wait till all these other girls come around.
That's a whole
Damn.
kidnap.
That was a big fact. It used to be like, all right, these are the only girls on campus who we dealing with. Then September hit, and you're like, oh,
Like, hold on, wait, I might have played this wrong. Wait, I need to open up some
yeah,
roster spots.
I might have told her too much. Like,
Oh yeah,
I have to slowly stop hanging out.
Bro.
You don't hang out with me anymore.
God.
Yo, I got practice. It's crazy right now.
gotta watch film.
Yo, I'm done with y'all the worst.
Yo.
Not to say that I ever did that because I didn't really. Because anyway,
Well, we kind of answered my next question. Do you need to see someone to fall in love?
absolutely.
How do you guys feel about? Because one of the girls, she had a school debt. She never graduated college. She works on her own time, so she never said what her job was, but she only works when she feels like it. And she was saying that she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And then the guy she ended up marrying, Barnett, was a engineer, so obviously he had some money.
Yeah,
How
I
do you
hope
guys
she
feel
worked
about?
more so she pay off her student loan that.
Yo. Oh my god.
I want to be a stay-at-home dad.
Right?
I want to work when I want to work.
That would be, you know, how great that would be. What? Yes, I signed up with what food be cooked. Dinner's
Would
ready.
y'all really do that though?
Shoot, if I get to work the job, if I have that much freedom in the job that I want to work, or I can just chill at home.
Nah, I'm saying like you're literally just stay at home, like you're not working.
Like I'm
I
not
gotta
doing
do
nothing.
something.
No, I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
Not some work from home type gig.
I gotta be doing something. Unless like
I gotta do something.
like I gotta be doing some type of work. Some type.
You know, I'm gonna just play
That's
Nintendo 64 all day. Come on now.
yeah, exactly. Like
That's
I
my
can't.
life. I play Nintendo 64. My budget is 1.1 million. What is this? We going house hunting?
Bro, exactly. It's like I gotta be doing something. I gotta be doing some type of work. I gotta be working towards something. I can't just do nothing.
That's a fact. Definitely gotta be doing something.
Yeah. And also with like the whole like your second question was like, do you need to see people? I feel like people get caught up in the order which it comes. Like talking to somebody and then like their appearance. Like people like some people get so caught up they have to see someone first before they talk to them.
Yeah, because how much would it suck if you really start feeling this person and you meet them and they're like, not to fat shame, but let's be real, like, you know, we're guys who play sports, we've been around some athletic people, dude, feeling somebody and we meet them and they're like 400 pounds, it's gonna be like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, people can get upset about that, but it's a reality.
I had a funny answer, but I'm not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there today.
We have physical bodies for a reason. We are not just souls. So
yeah, exactly. Like, yes, it's not everything, but it is something.
It ain't everything, but it's a damn big thing.
No pun intended, or
no.
I was not gonna go there. I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah. All right. How do you guys feel about financing the wedding being the man's responsibility?
bro? Oh my gosh, what is with these questions? I don't like these questions.
It's getting you nervous.
Early. It's wedding season, bro.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. The way I want my wedding to be versus traditional weddings are two different things, bro. I don't know. I just can't see why I would invest so much money,
6 figures,
in
potentially
a one-time thing, right?
When that could go to a house,
bro. Not even when I could just really have a really nice trip with the people I really enjoy, and like I don't know. I don't like traditional weddings.
Yeah.
I don't think I should spend bread on a traditional wedding. How about that?
So a traditional wedding would be just to have like a base, an idea of a picture of what a traditional wedding.
Go to some fancy ass place, have a sugar ton of food, do the traditional,
dress like ceremony and traditional ceremony, traditional lead up to it, like the dresses, the tuxedos,
right, all that jazz.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I feel like I want to do something different.
That's what it. Hold up, wait a second.
Yeah, apparently it's like 30 racks, the average cost.
Wait a second.
That's a lot of money, bro.
That's a lot of money, but I thought it was like more.
Bro, they said get hitched in Manhattan costs $82. Yeah, you do that in Manhattan, you deserve to pay that price.
Yeah, if you do that in Manhattan, that's your dumb fault.
Yeah, I'm with Zay. Like, I'd rather my wedding be very intimate. Like, we go somewhere and we just celebrate each other and we have a couple of friends, a couple of family. That's it. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want a huge wedding.
Yeah.
I want the people who I'm closest with to be there on that day, and we just have a good freaking time.
Oh,
that's a fact. I'd rather spend $10K, bring all my closest friends with me, all their significant others. We go on vacation. We don't worry about no type of money on no occasion. We just have as much fun as possible. I'd rather do that than to have a wedding. Where I have some unknown person I've never met in my life say
coming
this
up
is
to you,
this is your wife.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
You're
rather.
just here for the open bar. Get out of here.
Yeah. I wanna. Yeah. I definitely want to have. I definitely want to have a wedding. Like, and if she want, like, the wedding could be everything she wants, but like the reception, I already started thinking of some stuff like that would be cool and fun. Like, y'all gonna be in the wedding, y'all gonna be dancing first off, just so
Oh,
you
y'all
already
know.
know the vibe.
Y'all already gonna be in it, so you already know.
is there water and chairs involved?
Water and
Important.
water and chairs.
Major
Wait a
key.
second. What do you mean
No,
water
so-
and
So
huh?
no 2000 R&B. I'm not
Oh, no.
trying to get a wife at the. Okay, I get it.
Oh no. There's no there can be. Wait a second. Okay.
I thought
Hey,
we was gonna
look.
play some Pretty Ricky and dance to that or something like
Hey,
that.
this is a team effort.
Oh my
I'm trying to
God.
help. Let me help you. Let me help
Let
you.
me help you.
Help me help you. That's all. Hey, look.
Oh my
She can
God.
have the wedding. That could be everything. You know, all the stuff leading up. That's gonna be beautiful. All the stuff for her. But come to reception, we gonna so it's gonna know what time it is.
I tell you what, I can't wait to the what's the thing where all the guys take the main of honor? I don't even know what the hell it is called anymore. The bachelorette party.
Oh, the bachelor
Whatever.
party. Bachelor
Bro,
party. Oh God.
I cannot wait.
Oh
I'm
God.
making sure you are losing your damn mind.
Wait, yeah.
That's all I care about.
Wait. Oh dang! So you say you put yourself in charge of my bachelor party already?
What am I? Oh my gosh! You don't even know.
So
Woo!
I wonder who gonna run your bachelor party. You gonna probably try to run your own bachelor party.
Honestly, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. You could all be in charge
Yeah,
of it. I don't
I'm
care.
setting him up for failure. We're gonna really find out if he feeling old girl.
Oh wait,
Oh
nah,
my
yeah.
gosh, that's
I'm a-
disrespectful.
And I'm gonna sit back and watch the retribution when they get him back. Josh, you better hope you get married first, because they gonna get you back. If you
Bro,
do that
you're
to
not
Zay,
lying.
they gonna get you back, filthy.
You're not lying.
Oh my days, it's gonna be.
He
hilarious.
said, "I'm really gonna test." That's foul.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what it's
Watch this
for.
video.
Like,
No,
come on,
it's
let's be
not.
honest.
No,
Yes, it
no,
is.
it's not.
It is. You're supposed to put your friend in a situation where he's tempted to do something, and he doesn't do it. He goes to the wedding, all smiles. He does. Well, what happens at a bachelor party stays at a bachelor party. He goes to the wedding, all smiles.
Gosh, get this man out.
All right, yeah, Josh, you ain't in charge. Zay, you in charge of that. Yeah, nah. Josh,
Bro,
trying to go there.
What you think happened at bachelorette parties, bro?
Bro,
You think they do like that?
we all go into a room and we pray for 8 hours.
Duh. Come on now. That's what happens.
Yeah.
We wish
we sing
for-
gospel and we
Listen,
sing gospel songs. Come on, bro.
No lie, bro. What is this?
Bro,
don't know
I
what
dead
this
I
is.
dead saw a video singing. Oh my goodness, it was a bunch of dudes singing gospel songs, and I'm telling you, it had to be at an HBCU and it had to be a football team because ain't no other way. There's another collection of that many black men and that few white people. There's only like 2 white people in the room, so that's what the punter and the kicker or the long snapper.
Oh
and the
my
holder.
gosh.
I'm just
Long snapper and
and
the
the holder. I'm just saying that there's no way that there's that many black men and that few white men on a team or in that one area singing gospel songs that the white men weren't really singing because I'm pretty sure they didn't know those songs. Tell me where else you're gonna find that. HBCU football team had to be, and I saw a G, so it might have been like Grambling State. So I'm just saying. But yeah, that's what happens at bachelor parties. We have Bible study basically.
Yep.
If you guys had the opportunity, do you think, like, let's say one of your fiance's friends is like, hey, I got you if you want to know if she does anything. Do you think you would want her to do that?
Don't tell me. No, do not tell me shit.
Tell
No,
me,
sir.
nope. You don't tell me what goes on at your party. We don't got to tell you what goes on at our party.
You gonna tell me? You gonna tell me this time? You gonna wait till now to try and tell me something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because now I'm thinking back to that girls' trip a couple years ago when we wasn't really in the best spot. Now I'm thinking, hold up, wait, what was really going on?
When she wasn't picking up her pager.
Yep. Pager? A pager?
Yeah, bro.
Pager.
Dog.
I thought he was gonna catch that quicker, but it took you a little bit.
Yo.
Weddings, marriage, man, that's scary.
It's scary, but I kind of can't wait.
Yeah,
Oh, I could
it's
wait.
scary, but it'll be worth it, I think.
Oh no, I could wait. Y'all rushing life. I'm too young.
I'm chilling.
Who said I
So
was rushing?
do y'all think we need marriages and we need weddings
For what?
for success with our partners?
I mean, a lot of people have weddings and they get like 3 of them and they get like 7 divorces. So
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my god, how
Yeah,
you
a lot
get
of
3
people-
weddings?
A lot
I
of people have
can't.
as many.
I can't really agree with you on that one.
Yeah, a lot of people have just as many weddings as divorces. So I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But-
I don't know if their rituals are good or not, but
yeah, like I just say, like sometimes people don't get married for the right reasons.
it's okay. I'm getting
Yeah.
married, and the first thing she's doing is signing a prenup.
You think it's gonna be that easy?
Yo, remember this, James, because I guarantee you, whoever he ended with not signing no
Put
prenup,
it
bro.
put it in the notes. Put it in the notes.
Yeah, put that one in the notes. Date and time.
Boy. Oh man. Date and time.
Test me,
410. 4.
Confidence is key, bro. But
All right, bro. She not signing no prenup. I'm not getting married.
bro, the way you be falling, bro.
I understand that,
know.
but marriage and a prenup are 2 different things. Like compared to how I be falling for females.
I don't know. Maybe the girl you end up with is gonna feel real type of way if you ask her that question.
That's her problem.
We'll see.
We will see. Because I swear Josh knows everything.
At Josh knows everything.
I just gave him the next Twitter handle.
You just gave him his next one, bro. See what you just did? Oh my. Yo, when his Twitter handle come up now, I'll be like, yo, who is this?
Josh,
And I look, I'm like,
Josh the scooter, Josh the shooter,
yo,
something about guap.
Jiggy Josh.
Jiggy Josh. Did he have JP Giant? He had JP
Yo, he had
Giant.
JP Giant. That was
Giant,
that was an OG like Twitter handle.
What's the other ones he had?
Too many.
Yeah, that was funny.
Ruby the scooter.
Ruby the
What else
oh
he
my
had?
god. The second name, whatever he named the second scooter.
Oh,
Ruby.
Ruby.
Oh my god.
Bro, he's had way too many Twitter handles.
Way too many.
What is it this time? First of all, now your Instagram is in Spanish. I was like, nah.
Wait. What? Wait, nah, you lying.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
My photography one. Oh, I
No, hold
gotta
on.
change that.
I gotta go check
Outro.
this. Wait a second. I might have something to send for you for that intro or outro, whatever one you want to add, but nah, you lying. Don't put
Yo, all right. So let's talk about, or unless you got another topic.
Final question on the topic,
oh wow.
which we kind of answered already. Is it a money scam?
Yeah, prenup.
Views
I
on
want
this?
prenup. I want prenup. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kanye
it's
West on me.
yeah, for sure. Because what do we honestly
Is it a money scam? Hell yeah, bro. Ask for a cake and then ask for a wedding cake. Watch how much different the price is.
oh, absolutely,
True.
bro.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna make my cake.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not eating that cake.
Wow. Okay.
I've seen you make pancakes that come out like oatmeal. I don't know, bro.
So that was a test, bro. You gotta test different recipes.
Bro, it shouldn't come out like
First off, it did come out like oatmeal, but it also smacked. So I ain't here.
Honestly, that was probably the worst set of pancakes / oatmeal I've ever had. But it's okay. Like you were testing.
I mean,
it's okay.
that batch, yeah, I definitely messed that batch up.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I couldn't even eat them shits.
Yeah.
Josh was like, yo, you not eating them? I was like, no, go ahead. Like,
This
I had to
tastes
put
now
some
full.
agave on them.
it's good to you because you made it. Like, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it for his taste. He made it for his
No,
taste.
it's not even. He didn't make it for his taste either. It's just that he literally made it. So there's
Oh
something
wow!
twinkling in his eye, like, yeah, this is me, bro.
I was like, yeah, this is what. Yeah, this gonna kill him. This gonna get him right here.
Yep, it did almost take me out, bro. Stomach is rumbling. Nah, I'm messing.
Oh yeah. Nah, weddings definitely are like definitely a scam for sure. Just to book a venue.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why here's a wedding tip, fellas, and all those out there. Do not mention the word wedding or marriage when you're looking for things. Yeah, I just need a venue for an event. Bang, you're good. Yeah, I need a cake for an event. Boom, you're good. You save so much. As soon as the word wedding or marriage is involved, they know you have a budget and they know people are willing to spend it for bread. So save
That
yourself some
is
bucks, fellas.
actual facts. Sure.
Yeah,
Because
women
if
need to
you
start
ask
falling for
me,
that.
you ask me for as a photographer to do a wedding versus to do an event, two different things.
Oh yeah.
Fact too. But yeah, I'm good on that, man. That was my topic. You got anything else?
What's good with TikTok blowing up?
Yo,
Yo,
been
TikTok
blowing
had
up.
me for like 2 weeks, and I deleted it.
Yo, bro, I ain't seen nothing from you since. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, yo, where my boy
Yo, I
Josh
was
at with the
really
talks?
about to dive into it, and I was like, no, no. I was gonna
Yeah,
spend way too much time on that.
well, old boy looked like a customized SSX Tricky character. I was like,
Fact, that was a joke.
you need to take a break.
They need to take a break.
Like, yo, settle down.
I would have picked you, bro, as my character.
No, you would have picked it because he's black. That's the only reason why. And then once he
Hey,
lost, you would have went right back to Eddie.
As long as you know.
Bro, I know.
I can see my house from here. Come on, bro.
That is it. Yo, that's one of my favorite. I'm about to play that. Yo, I got it right here.
Kiori was my favorite character, though. She didn't speak not a lick of English, but she was wilding.
Asian champion. Always, bro.
She's nice with it, bro. She had the best tricks.
That's a lie.
Are you kidding me?
You trying to play Eddie?
You think Eddie's the worm is better than Kiori's torpedo? You're wilding.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What?
This is why you would never.
What are we talking about?
You do the worm on the snowboard. How about that?
We're not at the lunch table, fellas.
You do a torpedo. All right.
You do the torpedo's way easier. You just spin around.
You got it,
and
bro.
hold
You
onto the
got it.
board.
You got it. We getting off topic.
Anything else?
Speaking of,
Before I hit my recap, wrap up, whatever.
Bang. You ready?
what you got?
It's not even like a question. It's like a statement.
Okay.
Actually, I'll turn it into a question. How are we gonna do this? What is bravery and confidence to you guys?
What is bravery and confidence?
Right.
Okay. Bravery.
You would agree. We can tie this back into the marriage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think you have to be some sort of brave and have a confidence to, say that you're gonna be with this person for the rest of your life? And not just say it, but like actually mean it and put forth the effort to do so.
I think confidence lies more so in something that, in knowing some things that you might already know. Confidence lies in like having the ability to go after things that were like you might know something already and just to confirm. Bravery, I feel like has more so. It takes both honestly to propose.
Right. That's what I'm
Bravery
saying.
has something to do with the unknown. Has more so to do with the ability to go forward with something that's unknown.
Mm.
Because when you think about it, you have when you're going out into to a certain field to do a certain job. It could be like anything in life. If you've done it before, there's a certain confidence that you have in your ability to execute X, Y, Z, or to be able to complete whatever task you have in front of you. Bravery, I associate that with, more so, I'm not sure if I could do this, or I'm not sure what is out there or what will happen. Like the bravery to leave a job when you don't know what else might be out there.
Right.
Rather than having the confidence,
Somebody give this man some money, bro.
Bro, I'm not getting paid enough.
That Disney movie, something about when you're scarred.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. I forgot it, but you know what I'm talking.
What movie?
Oh, it's Brave.
I wouldn't
the
know.
The actual name of it is Brave.
I would not know. I didn't watch that one.
All the time, bro.
I missed that one.
The only thing I could remember
is it does it have to do with being brave?
Because you're scarred. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Bro. Yeah, I think the guy was basically saying, just because you're scared doesn't mean you can't be. Or
she's a princess.
Girl. Oof.
Oh wow. Yeah. The main character, Josh.
Well, I didn't.
He didn't watch it. I just said it around him all the time. He had no context of the movie. So
oh wow. Okay, never mind. My bad.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like bravery, it's going into a situation where you really don't know. Confidence that usually comes from like repetition, practice. So you're going to something that you know and you're confident about it, like you've done it before.
So that being said, right, when we go out into the world, right, whether we're alone or we're with friends, why is it that majority of the people, even ourselves, sometimes we do this, that we do not act 100% true to ourselves? Is it because we have a lack of confidence that people would like us, or we're just not brave enough to show our like vulnerability in the world? Holla.
I'd say it's the second.
So we're not brave enough to show our vulnerability.
Yeah, it might be a situation where, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a situation where I've done that. It's been a while.
You like, it's less likely, Josh, because obviously of where we're from and where we were raised, like.
Yeah.
I think confidence might really have to do with like a setting. Like if
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Like you in it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, you in a situation where, like, you not really known about that area. That's what I'm saying. Because if you really know the area, you're gonna be comfortable enough to speak.
Yeah, you're gonna be confident enough to be brave.
Right. That's true.
And it's just like, and it's like vice versa. Are you brave enough? And when you're in an area that you don't really know, are you brave enough to be confident?
Okay, so like,
I actually have an example for you, Josh.
Yeah, give me one.
So let's say you were at a person's house, like a female that you talk to, right? Are you going to have, like, I don't know, I can't even use that because code switching is a whole nother thing. But you're going to act a certain way around certain people.
Okay, yeah, like I won't just be...
You won't be Josh.
Right. I won't be the Josh that I am around you guys, around her. I have to, like... work that in.
Yeah.
Right, but let's take it a step back and not be in a situation where it's like a girl and you're meeting her parents and stuff and you're around her family. Let's just say you and you're out just in public. So for like let's go with, for instance, like a festival. You don't know any of those people. Like, you know, you don't have to make a good first impression, da 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 da. But you're at a festival and are you or are you not going to be Josh?
Yeah, at a festival, I think I would definitely be more, at least in the beginning, like I'd be more like scanning my
Reserved, right?
environment, reserved, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
feeling the vibe.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people nowadays, they just stay in that reserved state and they never come out of it. They never really reveal details of themselves to others to like bond.
And
See
people
what I'm
get
saying?
Yes.
a lot of times you see people getting made fun of for being confident, like being brave and being confident.
Because once you start being like who you are, you're gonna be labeled as like weird or different, and a lot of
Right,
people
because you're not
can't take that.
following in
Yeah.
line.
It's like it's like everyone's trying to like get a read, like everyone, when a bunch of people are in the area where they're not sure what to do, they start to judge people that look like they might be doing something different.
Yo, remember when we were at Greatest Day Ever and those two girls were like just doing whatever, vibing, you know? It was almost like it was only the two of them in that arena. They were having their fun. So it's kind of like that. Like there's those people and somebody might look at that and be like, yo, they're wilding, this and that. But that might actually just be who they are.
In the arena, I'm trying to remember. Oh
At,
yeah. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. See, that's a good point.
A very good point. That's really.
So yeah, I feel people tend to judge people quickly who.
Now that I'm cognizant, I wonder how much I was actually cognizant of that before.
Right. I know me personally. I be in my show, bro. I don't.
So it's like sometimes, and like I think before I was just chalking it up to like, no, I'm just like quiet, but it's just like. I think it's more so probably something like that. Where just like.
It's 2020, bro. We can make a lot of new friends and create more relationships just by doing that. And I just thought about it because the other day I went to a mall, right? I went to an Apple store. And me and my friend, obviously, we enjoy video games and anime and stuff like that. So, you know, we went in there, obviously, getting some merchandise or whatever. And he was wearing an anime shirt. And that's just who he is. He don't care. So, you know, and one of the people who worked there, the employees, was like, yo, I love your shirt, da da da. And just that small comment evolved into such a more elaborate story because we were there for like an hour because we had to go through all the setups and all that. But it just sparked conversation for the whole like time that we were there about, you know, anime, like what do you watch, like what are you into, da da da, and stuff like that. So like it was both of them being, you know, brave in a sense of showing who they really are and what they like.
I was about to say maybe he did care, and the whole intention was kind of like to get somebody to see that shirt who's into it, and then do just what happened. Like, hey, like I like that shirt, I'm into that, blah blah, and then you start the conversation. Because I do that. Like, I've done that before. I'll wear something out of the ordinary or like wild that I know only a certain group of people might notice or whatever.
Yeah, like Kaepernick jerseys.
Yeah, Kaepernick jerseys, anime in the street, hentai in the, you know.
Oh my gosh! Do not wear that shirt in public.
Wait, the hentai show. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to see this.
Remember, I wore that.
No, Jam.
Wait.
Need to see it.
wait. You wore it to
Gumball, bro. It's in the intro, bro.
Wow, bro. I don't remember too much, honestly. Like some days, if we go to honestly, I'm trying to go to more festivals this year too. Just to honestly, like when we went to see Dennis Lloyd, like that was when like
Dennis
like
Lloyd.
the group that was on the main stage before we went to like the little Bud Light show.
Oh yeah.
That group with like the sax, that had the sax, yeah, that had the trumpet.
Yeah,
trombone.
we need to get out of our shells.
That was that was when I was like, I was getting out. I was like, okay, yeah, this is.
We need to be more human.
Yeah, for
Facts,
sure,
bro.
Just let it show, honestly. Just let it show.
Yo, we need to be more human. Can we just end on that?
Yes, I'm good on that.
I'm good on that too.
I like that.
All right. Recap.
Just a recap.
Dirtymacking. Hey man, if
no, don't do it. I say don't do it.
If that's your boy, don't do it. If he's not treating her right and you feel like
don't do it because he might be packing.
You could treat her better. Don't do that. If it's not your boy, it's not your boy.
Everyone has different views.
And men, you don't need marriage. You don't need a wedding for your relationship to be solidified.
You dig? Hold up! Bring it back! Talk to him again, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need marriage and a wedding for your relationship to be solidified.
You're done, though.
You can be happy the same way. There's a lot of couples. Let me not say a lot, but I'm sure there's some couples who don't post on social media and they're happy. Who is this priest or who is this religious figure or who is this government official to tell you that you need to do this to cement your relationship? No, it's not what it's about. It was never about that. It was about you and another individual meshing together
to become Van.
But through social pressures and this and that, and people want to make money, even the diamond ring, like.
Oh my God!
I'm red like a diamond.
For this ring, and it's just a symbol. Like, oh, look at the big rock he got me. Like, come on, why are you putting
diamonds
the man
refract
in debt for that?
I'll give you a diamond. I'll give you a diamond. I would be getting a watch or something.
Nah, bro. You the one paying for both. Like, nah.
Yeah, and the man's supposed to pay for. Listen.
Sport band, bro. You gotta get the sport band ones. All the
the silicone band.
Facts.
Oh man, just I don't know. Like, don't do something just because everybody else does it. You gotta break away from tradition a little bit and just really sit back and think, why do I need to go to a church or somewhere for some priest or whatever to tell me that this is us getting married? You don't need to do that.
One of y'all gotta become a captain so we can just use you. Like, if a ship, you get captain rights, you can marry. You get the rights to marry.
And then,
but yeah, that's a good point with the wedding ring, though. To be honest, isn't it supposed to be like a third of your salary or something that you're supposed to spend on it?
Yes. Third of your salary. That's how much you're supposed to. Like, that's such a big money scheme. Like, come on, a third of my salary. If it's about my money, then that's not the woman I should be with. I don't care how much funds I got. But and then, if you're an introvert, you tend to be reserved. Hey, come out your shell a little more often. Be the first person to walk up to somebody and say something. Spark a conversation.
Or even if you're not ready to spark a conversation, give body language clues and hints to other people to engage in conversation. You know what I'm saying? Take a note out of the date professional's book.
Zay, when we first met, did I say something to you first, or how did that?
Ooh, I don't know. I know I walked into the room and saw another black person. I was like, I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah, I think I saw you.
I'm sitting next to him.
And that was when you had the fresh cut too. So I was like, okay, this dude must be. I was like, he's probably cool.
No, I think it was me. I think I asked you if you played football.
Oh wow, yeah. And the next thing I know, our moms became friends, and I was like, what the heck?
Yep.
I was like, wait, mom, I'm supposed to be making friends here, not you.
Yeah. Gotta get out of ourselves, us reserved people, introverts.
Absolutely.
Sir.
Absolutely.
There's a whole nother world that
we be the-
lies beyond your comfort zone.
We be the most fun when we're not reserved.
That's a fact. We be more fun than the extroverts, man. To be honest,
Extroverts
I'm really
think they
starting
know
to
how to
peep
have
that.
fun. They think they know how to have fun.
They just be chatting.
Exactly.
What else we have talked about? Prenups. Get a prenup.
Protect your
Yeah.
assets.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
There's this song called Property. I want you guys to listen to it.
Wait. Oh. About who?
He's talking about giving her all his property. I said, oh nah. Great
Bro,
song. Don't get me
this
wrong.
is so funny because Zay is talking all this, and I just know it's gonna be a curly-haired cutie, and I'm gonna be like, wait,
And she not
what
getting
happened
my
to
property,
all that prenup talk, bro?
bro.
You can't. Bro.
I don't think you understand. Like, I'll be written out of will
Knowing Zay,
if I don't get a prenup. I don't think you understand. I will
Knowing-
literally not get property because somebody didn't get a prenup. So I'm getting a prenup so I can get my property.
Okay.
Like, it's
I can
more
believe
than
that
just
now.
like, yeah, okay. It's more
It's
than
more
just
than just a matter of you.
yes,
It's about
this is like
family.
Just knowing
Yes.
the value of property. I want to get.
I'm saying.
Just knowing the nah.
Yo, what you came in with is what you leave with. Whatever is in your name is yours. If it's not in your name, keep it pushing.
Exactly.
You know what's funny? That's how my dad is too.
See? It ain't no game, bro.
Hey, yeah.
Because you never know, somebody might really be macking with you. Bro, we live in a dog-eat-dog world, bro. Somebody really might be playing you to get your property.
For sure.
True saying.
Might have been watching you for years.
Oh.
That's please don't say that.
All right.
That hurts my heart.
All right.
Yeah, that burns a little bit.
Sorry to put this on a dark note. Oh, my bad.
All right, what else are we recapping?
I think that was it. My son
Adesanya.
Oh yeah.
Love is blind. Yeah, right.
More strong. Love is blind. Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See how that works. It's
Stay
all just
tight
camp.
right now.
It's all just camp in the end.
Love is all encompassing. You need to see the person, feel the person, hear the person.
Be the person.
Be the person.
Be
All
the
that.
marble.
No, but you're right. You're absolutely right.
You need all that.
And be more human.
Be more human.
That's it.
We are
All
social
I'm
creatures. Be social without the media.
saying. Yeah. Get some sun. It's nice out.
For sure.
Facts. Spring is around the corner.
It's nice out today. Shit, I don't know about where y'all
April
at.
showers, May flowers. Like, come on. We got like what, 14 more days until spring starts,
Enjoy the planet.
or till winter ends, whatever, you know. All right. With that being said, we will conclude this episode.
All right.
SOLtalk 12, and we're out.
Hey.
Yeah, that sounds good.